Normally I start my videos with like some kind of little entertaining little tidbit of cuts one after the other, but today I am just so excited to just be here and what I'm about to do. And I am using the GoPro. You clicked on this because we're using the GoPro 9 and you're curious about the GoPro 9, or maybe you're just curious what it's like in 2020 with the ski resorts opening. That's right, I am at Keystone Ski Resort and they have reopened and I am beyond excited right now. You're never gonna believe what jokers I just ran into. Yep, great. Thank you. So they don't care if you're 6 feet apart, right? Compared to Disney, they're a lot less strict on keeping everybody 6 feet apart, that's for sure.
Disney was strict?
Oh, Disney had like spots all over the ground and you had to stand like here, or they yell at you with Mickey Mouse or something. It was weird. No. My God. Like mine. You can do this in the guy over there? All right, here we go.
Make sure you keep that mask on all the way.
Oh, really? Okay. All right then. So this video is going to be pretty much all filmed with the GoPro 9, and I'm going to mostly be in their super view, which won't let me do horizon lock without the additional $99 lens cover thing you got to buy from GoPro. Also keep in mind it's snowing, so this is sort of like low light conditions. It's pretty interesting here at the mountain so far. You can get on a lift, as you can see, by yourself, or you can ride one person per side. Someone could sit over there and someone could sit over there. I guess it's a good faith thing. At the bottom, there's signs everywhere that say mask covering required. You're supposed to wear your mask in the gondola. On the chairlift, I don't think it matters. If you're thinking of coming up here and you've been a little worried about how things are gonna be, I wouldn't sweat it too much. Some of the things I'm gonna test with the GoPro 9 today: how stable is it? What's the field of view like to you in the super view without having horizon lock on? I will put this in linear later with horizon lock on, so if you're curious how that works, make sure you keep watching this video. There are so many videos that I could do about the GoPro 9. For example, how long is this battery going to last me in 20-degree weather when it's snowing today? I did bring the GoPro Max with me. I thought it would be really cool to do a side-by-side again, similar to the video I did right there with the GoPro Max and the GoPro 9, but I think I'm gonna save that for a different video. So if you wanna see that, let me know in the comments below. Get back out there on the mountain, Sean, and bring your GoPro Max and the GoPro 9 and do a little side-by-side. So does it seem bumpy at all? Or does it seem pretty smooth even though I can't make the horizon lock? When you're out filming yourself using something like a GoPro, you really need that super wide field of view. It's like you've been able to see most of me and whoever else I'm filming this whole time, which is what you want. When you're filming, you don't want to just see only your feet or only your jacket. You want to be able to see what's going on around you because it sort of brings you in. But to have nothing but shots that are like this close the entire time, not so cool. One of the features on the GoPro 9 that everyone's pretty much raving about is that horizon lock. Without that lens, you have to have it on linear mode, which I'm gonna turn on right now so that you can see what the field of view is in the same kind of scenario and how the horizon lock works without that extra mod. Now you can see from the shot just before to now, the camera's at the exact same distance that it was. This is just now with horizon lock on. So now when I turn the camera it should, in theory, be pretty smooth. I don't think it works quite as good as the GoPro Max, or at least it doesn't without the lens mod. I haven't tried it with the lens mod yet. I'll try that if you guys really want. It's just an extra $100 to buy that damn thing. So let's do a compilation of shots right now, the same extended length on the selfie pole, and you tell me which one works for you in your situations, what you want to do with the camera. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sean Oz. This is the World of Oz, where I like to bring you videos about GoPros, drones, 360 cameras, how I use them, how you can use them. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that little bell notification so you are notified when new videos pop up. If you want to show some support for the channel, make sure to check out the merch store in the description below. Pick up some stickers as well as some t-shirts or whatever else. All the custom art is hand-drawn by me just for you. And if you do pick something up, make sure to send it to me on Instagram or Twitter at the tag below so that I can feature you in an upcoming video. Pretty much in all the houses and facilities, they do have ropes tied off. They're making it so you have to have reservations if you want to go in to eat. The bathroom is separate than the reservation. The only thing really crowded is the run itself, and that's due to it only being school marm open. It is open from the very top to the very bottom. The 3.5 mile run goes all the way down. There's 3 lifts open. Montezuma's open. The 2 at the gondola and the other one at the bottom is open. I assume as soon as they get some of these other runs off the school marm open, school marm won't be nearly as crowded. If you're looking to wait until the run itself is a little less crowded instead of the white ribbon of death, then, well, I would wait a few more weeks to come. If you don't care and you're just more worried about the Rona and the social distancing at the facilities, those are pretty social distance, as you saw with all the stickers on the ground and the rope and everything, the way they get it all sectioned off. There are a lot of different views, a lot of different options on this camera. You've got 4K, 1080, you've got 2.7, you've got 5K. None of that's being used in this video. If you want to see a video all on 5K, all on 4K, just to really compare it to see if that is something you use on your cameras, let me know, like I said, in those comments below what kind of videos in the snow you want to see, and I'll make them happen. I use most of my stuff on YouTube, so there's really not a need for 5K. Hell, there's not a need for 4K most of the time. I've been here since about 8:30 this morning. We've been filming things on and off since then. It's 10:45. It's about 20 to 25 degrees out right now. Maybe you have an older GoPro and you've noticed when you go out and it's really cold out, a lot of the times the screen just freezes up and you'll just get audio or just locks up and you have to take the battery out. So far, knock on wood, we've had no issues like that whatsoever. The first battery was fully charged when we started. We're about 20-25% right now. And that's about, give or take, 3 hours of me being here out filming. Keep that in mind. If you're gonna be out filming for yourself, vacation, whatever, making your own YouTube channel stuff, have enough batteries to get you through the day. If you have an older GoPro, you probably don't have wind cancellation in it. These newer GoPros do have that. I've had the wind cancellation on auto for most of this video, so hopefully it sounded okay. I am making a standalone video with one of these little spongy covers, which is basically a wind slayer, which works really well. I made a video about the GoPro 7, I think it was, which you can probably see linked right there. I'm gonna take this one that's meant to fit, I think, the GoPro 8 or the 7, and try and cram it onto the GoPro 9 and do a standalone video really showcasing that. So if you're really interested in seeing how these work for like an extra $2 to $5, these make a huge difference. Make sure you subscribe for that video. We're gonna just barely tap into it in auto on this video. So if you wanna see something more in depth, make sure you stay tuned for that. So we're gonna stick this about as far as I can from my face as we're actually riding and see how the audio changes. Right now, this is about a 3.5-4 foot pole. It is sort of cold, so I got my mask off. And the audio change, can you still hear me? Even though be able to hear me pretty decent even with the wind blowing. I'm gonna bomb this little part right here, get a little speed, see if we can get up to about 30 something miles per hour here. It's pretty crowded, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Pretty bumpy. How's that stabilization doing? How's that audio doing? Let me know in those comments below. Now, as far as the GoPro goes, there's a lot of stuff that we'll be testing, but I think for today, that's about all I really want to cover. So enjoy the rest of this video as I get a few more runs in. Something about riding with friends compared to riding by yourself, it's just always so much more fun. You made it this far, and since you did, I thought I'd share one last little thing just about mountain safety, and just you never know when something's gonna happen. Like this clip right here where Jonathan caught his edge doing something that's just basic, and it hit his head so hard that, oh God, he got a concussion. Oh God! Always keep your eyes open for your buddies when you're riding with friends. If you're riding by yourself, be careful, because the simplest little thing, something you've done a million times over, can take you out. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.